Anytime I see a pride flag or any kind of sign like she had in her classroom that says everyone is welcome and it uses sign language as well, is to me, that makes me feel safe, honestly. And I know for a lot of other kids in schools, to see a pride flag or to see those welcome signs makes them feel seen and heard and loved and feel welcomed into the class.
Question. Is that what made y'all feel safe in school? When you saw a pride flag, did you feel safer? And if you didn't see one, would you feel less safe? Let me know in the comments below. But I'm going to tell y'all, as far as I'm concerned, the one thing that truly made me feel safe in a classroom, whether I was a fifth grader or, a 15 in high school, was knowing without a shadow of a doubt that my teacher was not clinically insane. That in and of itself, by itself, with no flags around, no cute quotes, Martin Luther King, Mark Twain, none of that combined could make up the level of safety I felt knowing that my teacher did not have a severe form of mental illness and that they were looking to propagandize me into the same mental illness. That right there, that was safety for me. That was my safety blanket. Now, it's always interesting to me how these sorts of individuals, the Transformers, etc., they're always so concerned with my. Look, my, oh my, you are the teacher. You're supposed to be the adult. I trust you less than I trust the kids, to be honest, because of the decisions that you have made in your life. For example, oh, by the way, didn't give y'all this context. This is actually this is a chick who became a dude. That's what's going on here. There's something about the underbeard that happens. I don't know why, a lot of them they have a hard time growing the beard out here. I don't know if it's the testosterone or whatever the hell, the synthetic testosterone, but they tend to grow. That's usually how you can tell the beard is growing under here. And if you're not one of them and you grow a beard like that, look, this ain't to get at you, but hey, you might be confused for one. I'm just saying. But right here, right? You see how the beard comes in? Like even my beard, a little bit here. I grow hairs here as well. But for some reason, the beard is like chunky and it's over here. It's on the sides like that. It's incredible, actually. It's a phenomenon. And then also there's a voice. It's like there's a grasp. That's how you can tell. So anyway, this is a chick who turned into a dude, and that's supposed to be the person I trust with my child. And they are advocating for more flags that represent their own cult-like ideology in order to make my kids feel safe. Yeah, no. This is the exact reason why the Federal Department of Education is being, as we speak, abolished. Because it is absolute hogwash and nonsense. How are we going to continue to give billions of dollars for this sort of product? We pay tax dollars in order to get some sort of result out of it. This is the result we've been getting from the education system. That right there. Right there. That's it. That's what it's become. So let us continue. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions. Maybe there's going to be a full-blown explanation of what the hell is actually going on here. So
Classroom. And that's the whole point of those posters, right? If you are a teacher, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So if you are a teacher, wherever you work, whatever state you live in, continue to do the work that you know is right. Continue to stand up and advocate for your students. Continue to show up and advocate for yourself and for your faculty members too. We as teachers, we need to stand up because right now they're coming for us. They're attacking us. And it doesn't stop here.
they're not attacking you. They're finally calling your BS out. We're tired of being bullied. We're tired of being pushed into corners. Parents are tired of having to make excuses for this, or God forbid, having their children stripped away from them because they won't bow the knee to bail. They're not willing to give themselves over to ruining their child's life forever by making this consequential decision of literally stopping their entire biological process known as puberty. That's right, folks. We're sick and tired, and that is seen as an attack from those who are looking to propagandize our kids. They don't give a damn about those kids and whether they feel safe. They want to feel acknowledged and seen. There are teachers who have popped off on kids. I did a story about Mr. Lady. Let me see if I can find Mr. Lady. Let me see if I can find Mr. Lady right now in real time. Mr. Lady. Y'all probably thinking, what in the hell is Mr. Lady? I'm glad you asked. Here's Mr. Lady right here. Here is Mr. Lady right here. Mr. Lady. Boom. Right there. Now, what's the story? Georgia teacher arrested for slapping a fifth grade student for calling him Mr. Late. Now look, at least put an effort into it. Damn it. Looking like Harambe with lipstick on. What is this? At least put some concerted effort into looking like somewhat of a lady. At least here, this one right here kind of looks like white dudes for Kamala supporter white boy right here. Looks like the ultimate soy boy. Best friends with Harry Sisson. This, folks, look, I know, oh, he's this phobic, that phobic. No, folks, I'm sick and tired of the BS. I'm sick and tired of being silent on these things. I want to go through a list right now just to show you how much of a trend this is. Because I was looking for a graph and I could not find the graph. It showed the rise in the Transformers, right? Not Bumblebee, but you know what I mean. That how, like, for decades, it was at a pretty constant percentage of the population. All of a sudden, there's a huge spike. All of a sudden, in the years that it is popularized, put on a pedestal, that it is marketed as something sexy and, something to aspire towards, etc. Oh, get the kids involved. Once it became that, all of a sudden, Hollyweird, which is a very small space, for some reason, there are more than 25 celebrities we can go through right now whose children are either a transformer, quote unquote. And by the way, there's no such thing as a child transformer. There's no such thing. There's only an irresponsible or a narcissistic parent. That's what that is. As an adult, you can choose to cut off your joint if you want. That's between you and the donkey you rode in on. But I'm still not going to pretend that you aren't what you actually are. I'm not going to do that. I'm not the one. Oh, but you need to be more caring, more no. Because when we started doing that for y'all pushed it to the limit where y'all push it on our kids. So y'all already had your chances. You had your chance. We said, okay, you do you. And you say, yay, we can do us. Oh, also, we want your kids to do that too. Nope. No. So let's go ahead and go down this list. And the reason I'm bringing this up for context is just to say, oh, look, it's a celebration, pride, of course. The reason I'm bringing this up is because I think it has to be known that this is nothing more than it's a cultural movement. It's a sort of rebellion for some, and to others, it's a virtue signal. It's a way to show their own inner circles that they're down with the crown, that they're down with the system. So without further ado, let's go through this list. Look, Naomi Watts, I know this dude. Say it ain't so, buddy. Say it ain't so. Okay. And mind you, some of them have multiple kids who are Transformers. Interesting. How that works out. Okay. So there's their son right there. Okay. I recently heard about Marlon Wayans. Broke my heart. What can you do as the parent, right? What can you do besides tell your children the truth? Love them regardless of the decisions they make, but to at least tell them the truth. And as a teenager, there's such thing as a tomboy and a feminine dude, metro, whatever. Now we've just jumped to the conclusion that they just, Cher. She ran out of narcissistic supply a long time ago. I don't know who the heck Alexa. Oh, wow. That's a child. That is definitely Jennifer Lopez. The one who was least surprising was actually J-Lo for this reason. The greater the level of narcissism, the more supply they need. Therefore, these kind of sources of supply are phenomenal for them. Hey, look at me. I wonder what she'll do next because everybody's got one now. It's kind of like back in the day, you used to get yourself a little African baby. Like the J-Lo's, or not J-Lo, what's her name? Angelina Jolie's of the world, etc. Madonna. You get yourself a little black baby, and, it's in vogue. It's in vogue. Let me see, who is this? I don't know who that is, but I can't tell who's who anymore. This is why I went, what was I talking about? Get yourself some black baby. Get yourself some black babies. Look at that. So they turned the little African babies into... This is sick. Yep. Still a teenager, mind you. Fully gone. And that's not even her child, but she's the one who pushed it. He should have stood up for his child. She pushed it. This one right here, watch out for this one. This one's got that demonic spirit on her. Let's see. Yeah, we can definitely tell which one of the three is not exactly matching. It's like a game of Where's Waldo. Just saying. Okay. Yeah. That's your son. Okay. Okay. I don't know about half of these people. I'm sure. Oh, Lord. Yep. Okay. Definitely teenager. The ones that are most disturbing is the teenagers, and most of them were teenagers. Non-binary. Okay. Fantastic. Oh. 2 cast members of White Chicks. Both Marlon Wayans and I didn't even know her name was Busy. I just remember that face. All right. I can only get through about so many of these. Okay. Anybody? Oh, Marlon, there he goes. They couldn't even put he might be embarrassed. He didn't even put the picture up. Okay, I don't know who is who in this, but okay, what? Let me read. But a family of 5 kids, one of whom Doris identifies. Okay, that's non-binary. Like non-binary is kind of like when you don't have, you don't have it in you to take the full leap. So you're just like, okay, non-binary, I can still get some of the attention without having to, go through any of the medication or anything like that. So kudos to you for finding a finesse around that system. I guess this brother right here was Cyborg. Yeah, Lord knows. Okay. This actually, he voiced Cyborg and now his child is a Transformer. That's quite interesting. So, yeah, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking when the kids are the ones who are exposed to this. That's the part that gets me. Again, if it was only about the adults making adult decisions and, screwing their lives over or whatever, making themselves happy, if that's what they claim, then okay. But it never stops there. It's always more. There's always an angle. There's always a next level, an upgrade. That's why when you buy into this, they're going to start getting into that PDF file style. Like they're going to start not dabbling because they've already dabbled. There's already NAPTA, whatever, certain groups that stand behind this sort of evil, like PDF philia. That's what's after this. Folks, they used to laugh at, if the gay movement is pushed, and then what? Then they're going to start saying boys or girls. That used to be a joke. Now you literally have a population of people, children, who have had life-altering surgeries because of this propaganda. So I'm going to let the video finish out, and I'm not even going to give it a conclusion on this one. You have your own. We know what's right. We know what's wrong. Most of us, at least. But I'm going to just let this play out.
So let us continue to show students and the world that everyone is welcomed, regardless of their religious backgrounds, their ethnicity, their gender identity, their sexual orientation, and the list goes on. Because every child, every human being on this earth deserves to be here, no matter what. And always remember that you are loved.
It's always this one love, one love. Tell me why they still haven't created any letter for the folks who don't stand behind this foolishness, those who aren't on the left, progressives, whatever, right? Why is it that the moment you deviate, all that one love is gone? Why is the tolerance no longer there? It's only inclusivity when it's their own, oftentimes mentally deluded ideas. So yeah, there it is, folks. That's the teachers of 2025. Are we going to let this continue to happen? The parents out there, it's y'all decision at this point. It's really on y'all. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Now, if you'd like to stay around, make sure to click that little subscribe button down there, or you can show some love by going to the description below and clicking on the button titled Buy Me a Coffee. Leave a little something there, or click on the Cash App. Leave a little something here. Till the next time, peace.
I fell in love with the sunshine. I fell in love with the light. I fell in love with the full moon. I fell in love with the night. I can see the light again. I can see the light. You can see the life in him illuminate the night. I know the time is taking. A 3-6-5, that's a full rotation. I see you looking up, you know them constellations. Constantly gazing like house of praises, you get to praising.